me show you how to install the Procreate app. First, you will click on your App Store and then go to Search and then type in the word Procreate. And click Search, and that will bring up the apps. This one right here is the one that you want. Right now it is $12.99, and that is a one-time payment. You will not have any monthly fees. You just pay this one time and then you have it forever. So just click on Procreate, and then you will click on the price, and that will pull up your little App Store purchase box. Click Purchase and follow the instructions on your screen, and that will get your app downloaded for you. Once Procreate has finished installing, you can click on Open, and that will open the app. Here you will see a few sample images that they have provided for you. If you want to delete these, we can go ahead and do that. To delete them, slide to the left on the image and click Delete. It will pop up a warning letting you know that you cannot undo a delete, so you have to make sure this is not something that you are going to want to use in the future, because it will be gone forever once you click Delete. But I don't need this, so I'm just going to click Delete, and that deletes the image. Then slide to the left and click Delete. Don't need them, and I don't think I will be using those. Okay, so now let's make a new canvas. Click on the plus sign, and here you will see several different default settings. You can choose from one of those, or if you want to make a custom size, click on this little box right here with the plus sign, and that will pull up your custom canvas menu. Here you can set the dimensions, the color profile, the time-lapse settings, and the canvas properties. So to get started, you can give your canvas a name if you want to. I'm just going to name this one My Canvas. I just drew a blank, so that's what it's coming up as. So this is my canvas, and I am going to set the width of this canvas. Now you can choose from millimeters, centimeters, inches, and pixels. And here I usually work with inches, just because when I am selling a file, I like to give my customers an idea of the size of the image. So if I create something at a 12-inch by 12-inch size, I can let them know that this image will print perfectly at a 12-inch size. And then you can adjust the dots per inch. Just make sure that you remember, as you increase these dots per inch, your maximum layers are going to decrease. We'll learn more about layers later, but if you need more layers, you want to keep your dots per inch as low as you possibly can while keeping your image quality good. So I like to set my dots per inch at 300, and that gives me 11 layers. And 11 layers is typically a good amount of layers for the kind of designs that I do. And then you can go to the color profile, and I use the RGB color mode just because when I was starting out with sublimation, I had done a lot of research, and most of the sublimation printers were using the RGB color mode at the time. So I have just kind of stuck with that, and it seems to be working well. Like, I haven't had any complaints of the colors not coming out right or anything. But you will need to check with your printer profile and see which one that your printer uses. If it's a CMYK color profile, you may want to switch to that. But for now, I'm going to keep mine on the RGB color mode, and I just keep it at the default here. And then you have time-lapse settings. And the time-lapse settings will be for the playback videos that you can create with this. I just keep mine at the default, and that creates a good enough video for TikTok or Facebook Reels or Instagram or anything like that. If you want a higher quality video, you can adjust that here and here, but I'm just going to leave this alone right now and keep it at the default. Then we have canvas properties, and this is just where you set your background color, which this can also be changed in your actual canvas. So I just typically leave mine at the white color, and I don't turn on the background hidden. When I get ready to save something with a transparent background, I just hide the layer, and I'll show you more of that in just a little while. But for now, we'll just keep these as they are and then click Create. And now I have a 12 by 12 canvas at 300 dots per inch, which is perfectly good for any sublimation design or clip art design that you're going to make.